welcome to NextGen Nordics 2022. I'm Hannah Wallace, and kindly joining me now in the studio is Paiak Vaid, Head of Global Partnerships at TrueLayer, and we're going to be talking about open banking. That's right. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Really good to have you on. This is going to be an ongoing topic and a really big one at this year's event. And where I want to start first is talking a bit about the value of open banking and what's driving that, and also how you're making it mainstream at TrueLayer.
Yeah, of course. I mean, so open banking at its core is a means of allowing consumers to share their data in a very seamless way, onboard themselves into digital services in a very seamless way, and ultimately make payments through their accounts that they have with various banks. Now, we as TrueLayer are taking that ethos and actually creating it into concrete products for merchants that they can then take and embed into their services. And so we allow merchants to accept payments instantly through consumers' bank accounts. We allow them to do things like refunds, payouts, withdrawals, and to do all of that in a seamless, one line of code in a very white label fashion that I think is fundamentally much more user-friendly and much more digitally native than alternative payment methods like cards. But critically, I think we're doing that not just in one market, but in over 17 markets. And so at this point, we're live in as I said, in 17 markets, and we have an infrastructure that spans over 2,000 direct bank connections, and we are able to offer a one-stop shop and be the account-to-account instant payments provider for merchants globally.
Sure. So with that knowledge of the markets then, can you tell us how is open banking developing across Europe and more specifically the Nordics?
Yeah. So I mean, I think across Europe it's I would say a little bit further behind than the UK. The UK naturally started with open banking well in advance of Europe. But the encouraging thing is the banks have their APIs. We're integrated into all of them, and over time that the banks have been making the critical improvements to make sure that we have that super slick experience for consumers. And beyond that, we're also working with banks directly to now help them monetize their APIs in such a way that they see these open banking, this infrastructure as a way of actually growing their business and having more direct user-friendly services for consumers. Now, within the Nordics, the encouraging thing is that the quality of the banking APIs are quite good, and so the user experience, so far as you can tell, has been very encouraging. I think where we still want to see improvement is on the payment infrastructure level. So the introduction of payment rails like P27 would drastically improve our ability to provide instant payment services. But overall, I think it's shaping up to be a very successful market for us.
It is indeed. Watch this space. And finally then, could you walk us through some use cases around the data and the payment side and what that might mean for the customer?
Yeah, so I'll give you a data use case and a payment use case. So on the data side, we allow our users to instantly verify themselves for merchants. And so let's say you're signing up for a new app or you're signing up for a new service online. 3 clicks, you connect your bank account, and using your bank account, you can verify your identity. No need for those weird, creepy selfie checks that you have to do. No need to upload documents. It's just a very sort of slick 3-click experience, and you're one and done. On the payment side, we're allowing merchants to take instant payments directly out of a consumer's bank account. So in a similar vein, 2 or 3 clicks, connect your bank account, the money moves instantly, the merchant has it instantly. It's very cost effective, very sort of user-friendly, super slick experience. In most cases, consumers are using our service and they don't realize it. So it's a very exciting space, and I'm very excited to see what happens in the Nordics next.
Exciting indeed, and great to get TrueLayer's perspective on things. And thank you very much for sharing your insights. I'll let you get back to the event.
My pleasure. Thank you.